Well, I should be live now. Let me make sure I am live on my channel. I am. How's everyone doing? I hope you're doing well. I am just typing something in the chat, which I just got done. So yeah, I'm Multi Apples, and we're gonna be playing some Forza Motorsport 7 today. So how are y'all doing? It is currently 10:45 in the morning. I know I was supposed to start. Uh, I wasn't supposed to start for another 15 minutes, but I decided to start a little bit early. Cause why not? So yeah, I'll be streaming until 2, at the latest. I completed Battlefield 3 last night on Twitch. So I'll be streaming a new game, which if you want to see, link is to my Twitch channel is in the description. Um, so yeah, you can definitely tune in to see what I'm going to be streaming at 2. Fair warning, every other Tuesday I'll be able to start at 11. But, I think, like, for this week, this Tuesday, I'm going to be doing it, on YouTube, streaming at 12, starting at 12. So I'll adjust the time on my website, which you can also find in the description. Um, to reflect, at least this week, I'll always have the uh, the the streams for the week, stream times of the days I'm streaming for the week I'm streaming. So on Twitch. So yeah, I'm gonna have to update that later today. So I'm moving everything. I'm moving my Twitch and YouTube streams by forward by another hour. So I was able to watch NXT War Games last night, which was well. It went well. The NXT is miles ahead of the main roster in terms of quality and quality wrestling and quality storytelling. So I was a little surprised. So I haven't watched a whole lot of NXT, so. Like 2 of 2. So I am gonna work on my podcast after I'm done streaming on Twitch, which I will stream on Twitch after I'm done streaming here. So be on the lookout for that. It should be uploaded sometime this week. I discussed that, I believe, on Friday, or Thursday or Friday. So I should do the recording at least today, and maybe the maybe the editing tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. And I'm actually gonna go and get a drink after this race. So bear with me. Yeah, bear with me. I'm gonna get a drink. I have to go in from downstairs. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So let me take a look at something. Alright, I'm gonna make sure Nightbot is working. It usually is. So I want Nightbot to show up in chat. On the live chat replay. So here we go. Next race. Yep, Nightbot is working, that's good. I can't complain about that. Sorry, I'm trying to move my camera over. Yeah, I'm gonna... Let's start the race now. Ooh. And I like this map. This is one of the better maps in the game, in my opinion. Alright, we are in 5th place now. Can't complain about that. I don't know what to talk about. So I'll be at least starting. My podcast isn't due. Assignment isn't due till a week from tomorrow. But I like to get started. I'm gonna do a weekly podcast. So I like to get started on it tomorrow. And like as I mentioned in the stream, either Thursday or Friday, when I was playing Forza, um, uh, the first 2 episodes will be somewhere between 10 to 20 minutes long, and um, uh, that it all depends on if I can do the interview or not. So now the second episode might be longer if I can't do the interview. So I'm doing a podcast today. I'm gonna record it intentionally, just in case I can't have the stream or not stream. If I can't do the interview, I'll have something to submit. So at least for my first episode, I'll be talking about it's gonna be primarily professional wrestling related. Um, Podcast actually. So I'm just gonna be reviewing Raw, last week's Raw, SmackDown, NXT UK, AEW Dynamite, and NXT Takeover War Games. Those are the shows I'll be reviewing. So if you're interested in that, stay tuned. I will be premiering that on my YouTube channel. And then I will find some other places to put the podcast as well. If you're interested, if you want to check it out, either here on YouTube or, and you want to listen to it for future use. And maybe you don't have YouTube Premium or a way to download YouTube videos, I can put on somewhere where you can get it for free. Yeah. So I think the podcast, starting at least for the third episode, it'll be longer, for sure. But I'll also I'll review the shows I watched, and I'll talk more about, in depth about the shows I watched and the pro wrestling pro wrestling news going around for each promotion. So yeah, if you have any good suggestions on shows for me to watch, I'm always open to them. For pro wrestling related shows. I actually think what I'll do is if I'm able to do the podcast, I'm gonna have one episode set for the podcast and for the interview, and then a separate then episode 3. It'll be on a weekly basis, but I think this week will be an exception. Episode 3 will be the shows I watched this week. And that's assuming I'm able to do the podcast. I'm drinking some Coke right now. Coke Zero. Yeah, that's if I'm able to do the interview, I should say. So there may be 2 or 3 episodes. I also lagged. I do apologize for that. And I'm gonna be saving up for a car I want. I can get the Dubai race gear. At least when I level up, I can actually maybe choose the. I'm gonna sit down. Sorry. Okay, so I have to. It's over 200,000, so I really have to move my chair. It keeps moving, which I hate. Excuse me. So yeah, I spent roughly half my credits. So. And there's a certain car I want, but it costs like over 200,000 credits, so I have to save up to get it. Michelin. I haven't seen any of their commercials in a long time. Remember back in 2009, 2010, there used to be an old Wendy's commercial. It's like the Frosty Posse commercial. So yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen it, let alone heard about it, but it's quite funny, in my opinion. Alright, won first place, so that's good. Ooh, this is another good map. I like this part of the map the best. The part we just passed before this turn. Well, this is a long stretch of the road. Yeah, I have the heating on. It's getting a little too warm now. I may turn it off after this race. I may not. I'm not sure yet. Keeping an eye on chat. And after all that, we're still on second. Or first, I mean, still in first. I don't know. I'm a little tired. Alright, second's right behind us. I have to drive a bit better now. Easier said than done, though. Easier said than done. I have to say, Forza Motorsport 7 is my favorite game to play right now. It's my favorite game to play and my favorite game to stream. Battlefield 3 was an interesting game, but the ending stunk quite a bit, in my opinion. I'm not gonna talk about the ending because I don't want to spoil it for anyone who hasn't played it, but it was just, in my opinion, it was a huge disappointment. Which I should release, since I completed it yesterday, I'm gonna be uploading that video later today. I should. Now for sure after my Twitch stream, and I'm gonna at least do the recording of the podcast as well. So what I may actually do is I may actually just upload. I did 2 streams on Twitch yesterday because I completed Battlefield 3 earlier than I expected. So I'm going to probably upload one of the streams I did last night, and then or the stream I did after. Or the stream I did after this one. So I'll be right back. Okay, I just want to turn on the air conditioning. It's a little hot now. So the next race is gonna begin soon. No, I'm currently at tier 6. Where are we in the series standings? We're in first, so that's good. Long Beach is one of the more difficult maps. I enjoy it though, but it's like I'd say Laguna is the most difficult. I'd say Long Beach is probably the second most difficult map. So let's go ahead and start. Yeah. I'm probably gonna edit the podcast tomorrow and upload it tomorrow. Well, I say that, but I will have errands to run tomorrow, so I can still edit it and tomorrow though. I'll probably do some editing today. I'll probably record podcast today. Look up some copyright-free music, and then do a little bit of editing today. And then if I need to, I can do wrap up some finishing touches tomorrow. And then I will definitely have to work. And then I'll just look to see what I have to do for the rest of the assignment. I know I have to do show notes, but after show notes, I'm not really sure what I have to do as well. So I'll definitely look into that. So Tuesday and Wednesday are the days I'll probably do some of the more non-technical stuff for the assignment. Alright, we're halfway done after we complete this lap. Alright, we're more than halfway done. For my internet class, I just have an essay to do. I just have a soccer post to do for my history of soccer class. And then I pretty much wrapped up the project for my intro to web principles and designs class. It's due Thursday, but I want to get a family member to check it out today, so that way I can get feedback, implement the feedback, and then turn it in hopefully. So today or tomorrow as well. So. We are nearly done with lap 3 of 4. Alright, we're done with our third lap. We're on our final lap now. That's good. And went first by a lot. I wish they'd show us how much we're ahead by for second place. Yeah, this is one of. I'll say this. This is the second hardest map. Excuse me for coughing. This is the second hardest map in the game, behind Laguna Seg Raceway. I think that's just my opinion, though. And this is gonna be a W for us. This is gonna be a win. And boom, we won. Oh shoot, I could have actually seen how far back they were. So let's do next race now. It's currently 11:18 on December 7th, 2020. 11:18 a.m. So yeah, I do my streams during the day now. Unless, of course, it's Saturday or Sunday. We have a race after this, and then we're done with this event. I believe it's Hockenheimring. I don't know. Start the race. Okay, I have to remember to go down to get some wet wipes to properly clean my. Excuse me. To properly clean my glasses. You know, I've been forgetting and procrastinating that. Alright, we're in first, so that's good. So I may actually turn up the difficulty again. After this race. Or at least after this event. Wait, can we do it now? Options. No, I don't think we can. So I'll probably do it after this event if I can remember. So far, so good. I know Christmas is coming up in less than 3 weeks. I believe it's 2 weeks from Friday. Could be wrong. Which means that we have 24 days left in the year. So Thursday, it'll be 3 weeks from Thursday, I believe is that 3 weeks from Friday. Okay, so 3 weeks from Thursday is New Year's Eve. 3 weeks from Friday is New Year's Day. It'll be a new year, and the off year 2020 will come to an end. So yeah, I know I have a busy couple of days ahead of me for this week, but I know come this time next week, I should be wrapping up the podcast assignment and turning it in, if I haven't turned it in already. Come Christmas time, I would have already, I should know my grades. I should be passing all my classes, so. I'm really happy about that because my intro to web principles and design class was really difficult. I didn't understand the code, so I didn't do a good job on the first project, so. The second project I should do better on. Anyways. So, I don't know what to talk about, actually. Trying to think, I know the NBA season is starting back up in a couple weeks. Should be excited. I am excited to see how it'll go. Hoping one of my favorite teams, either Orlando. I no longer support Utah or Cleveland because Ray John Tucker no longer plays for those teams. He got traded to Cleveland from Utah, and then Cleveland released him. So I support Memphis, Charlotte, and Orlando, and then I support Los Angeles Clippers because Ray John Tucker uh, plays for them, and I had a class with Ray John Tucker who now plays for the Clippers, so in the NBA, so that's why I support them. And then the Grizzlies because I knew someone named Dusty Hannes who played on the Grizzlies a couple games for the past 2 seasons, so that's why I support them. He plays on the G League team now. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be turning up the difficulty. So yeah, Orlando, Memphis, the Clippers, and Charlotte are my favorite teams. In the WNBA, I'm a huge fan of the Connecticut Sun. And to a lesser extent, the Los Angeles Sparks. I have a lot of faith. I say uh, this is one map I consider to be the best. Like I know I say a lot of maps are my favorite, but I think this one is up there. This one, Australia, the one in Australia, and surprisingly, the Yas Marina circuit in Dubai, UAE. Those are my favorite maps. I actually didn't get a good. It's maybe the Australian one. I'm not sure. I think it is. It is. It is. I'm pretty confident it is. So yeah, for those of you that celebrate Christmas, what are you planning on doing? If you like me and you celebrate Christmas, what do you plan on doing for Christmas this year? This unusual year. I'm gonna be staying home. That's it. Really. Streaming, applying for jobs, the usual. Nothing interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty confident this is the Australian map. So usually every Thanksgiving and every Christmas, my family and I, we usually have some family that lives out of state, but unfortunately they are unable to come this year. And we usually drink some non-alcoholic Welch's sparkling wine. So it's a bit of a bummer that I won't be able to see them. I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna turn on the fan, which I just did. Let me take a drink. Let's resume. Second place. Let's see. Yeah, hold on. If I ever say anything offensive, I do apologize. So, anyone who's watching this, what are your plans for the rest of your day and this week? For me, it's just to do some wrap up the homework, the final projects I have. I'm lucky I don't have any tests to do. But I do have some projects I need to wrap up. And then that's it. And stream and apply for jobs as usual. So I know next week I should be able to start looking for more jobs. Focus on that instead of doing homework. Locally and not out of state. So, trying to think of stuff to talk about. One of my favorite pay-per-views for WWE, TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs, that is coming up within the next couple of weeks, sometime this month. I don't remember the exact date, but it's airing, but that's one thing I'd have to look up. Because I will be talking about that pay-per-view on my podcast. Which I can look up right now, actually. Let's see, 2020. December 20th is when it's airing. Live on pay-per-view and on the WWE Network. Yeah, that Mount Panorama, whatever it's called, is the Australian map. So it's 2 weeks from yesterday is when it's airing. We have completed one series. Let's do the Top Gear Bowling. The environment Top Gear. Track out a loop. And we're arriving there. I like this car. Looks cool. I'm definitely trying to hit as many bowling pins as I can, since that's the point of this race. Not to go as fast as you can, but to hit as many pins as you can. You're not halfway there yet. We're almost halfway there. We should be halfway there now. Oh, I messed up badly there. Yeah, I'm not sure we're going to be able to get to 260,000. We aren't. That stinks. Yeah, oh man, we're gonna finish about 80,000 short. So, let's try again. No, 1,200 credits on that one. Remind me how many credits I have? I have 155,000. So this is the car I want. It costs 205,000. So I'm technically less than 500. Well, yeah, I'm technically less than 500,000 credits. I meant to say 50,000 credits. Because clearly I can't do math, let alone know how to read. Shoot, I missed a big chunk there. I hope it doesn't come back to bite me. Alright, so wow, I missed a ton of bowling pins last time. Because I'm able to get to half of what I need. So I missed a ton of pins last time. Okay, hold on. Let me also... Sorry, I had to type up something. Just a reminder. Ah, shoot, I missed one too many. I did better though. What is the Great Reset? Ghosts of Comments Past. I've never heard of it. gonna go over here and then over here. Oh wait, dang it! I only hit one. So aiming for 2. Okay, I'm not gonna listen. It seems like that's just crazy conspiracy theory. So I'm just gonna ignore that. Yeah, I messed up by not hitting that one. Let's go for these. Okay, I am gonna ban you because you're promoting conspiracy theories that untrue conspiracy theories. Basically fake news. So I hold on. Shit, I'm not even. Okay, never mind, I'm not. Yeah. Basically you're promoting conspiracy theories, especially ones that have no evidence to it, so I'm gonna just ban you. So I did worse than I did last time. That stinks. Okay, let me pull up chat and let me pull up the OBS. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I'm not hitting enough bowling pins. I think I'm missing them too. Well, obviously I'm missing too many. So I'm gonna try this one more time. Okay, I'm lagging. Shoot, I have to end the stream. Wait. Okay, I'm no longer lagging. That's good. So, yeah. Basically, I have zero tolerance for conspiracy theories and misinformation. So, if you come in here with that, you're gonna get banned for sure from my channel. So I am lagging again. I don't know why I'm lagging, but I am lagging. Sorry about that. Yeah, got into at least halfway. Where I needed to. Yeah, so no conspiracy theories or misinformation. And let me rewind this. I felt like I could have hit more. Maybe that was a bad idea. Oh yeah, this is gonna be my best run overall. I'm definitely gonna beat it, so that's good. And boom. We are able to get this done. Yeah, sorry, I had to stretch. Wow, I've been going for an hour and 10 minutes now. Got the 1970 Volkswagen. Still at tier 6 though. So yeah. Okay, good. The conspiracy theorist left. Yeah, I don't approve of conspiracy theories or misinformation. So when you come in here with that, you're gonna get banned. Yeah. Yeah, the Laguna Seca is the toughest map in my opinion. Just due to the amount of turns there are in this game. Or at least this map, I should say, not game. Definitely makes it fun, but it's definitely tough. Isn't really like a long stretch of road. I think this may be the second longest part. Mazda Raceway. Ah, dang it, I crashed. I'm keeping an eye on chat as well, and to see if I'm lagging or not. Dang it, I crashed again right when I looked. It is 2 laps. It's a one-on-one race, and it is just 2 laps total. We're nearly done with the first lap, and we're leading, so that's good. It's already, well, it's 11:58 right now. It's almost noon. Roll up a second can of Coke Zero to drink. I'm probably going to take a sip of that after this race. Okay, we're doing better. We're racing faster, essentially, this part of the track than we did last time, so I can't complain about that. Let's hope I don't crash here again. Which I didn't. That's good. So turning is like the hardest thing in Forza, especially if you're trying to pass people. I'm lucky that it's a one-on-one race and I'm in first. So I don't have to worry about passing anyone, but it's a tad frustrating when you're not in first and trying to pass people. And just like that, it's safe to say we're gonna win, but I don't want to celebrate too early. We won. Now it's time to celebrate. So over a minute behind us. Let's continue. So we get over 5,000 credits then. And we're nearly at level 48. I'll be right back, y'all. Okay, I'm back. Ooh, we got the 2016 Ford. Got another race done. Moments in Motorsport GT Racing Reborn. You can do that. That sounds fun. I feel comfortable in my ability to do that race. The Audi Quattro. Okay, so I'm guessing this is team racing. We're in first place. So that's good. So basically I can't afford to lose second. Okay, I'm actually now confused as to why it says 1 of 12. So if anyone can explain this to me, it would be much appreciated. All I know is we have 6 laps and I can't afford to lose first. So wait, are we just racing the people in red? Because if we are, that would make sense as to why I'm in first, even though there are cars ahead of me. Or are we racing the people in purple and they're technically behind us? I'm so confused. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think. Okay, so I think the people in purple are racing each other. The purple dots. The red dots are all racing each other. And I'm in first amongst the red dots. So, like, the purple dots don't matter to us. It's just the red ones. That's my main guess. Alright, we're about to enter lap 3. Which we did. Remember, I watched NXT TakeOver War Games, and the men's War Games match was the match of the night, in my opinion. The triple threat match for the North American Championship between Leon Ruff, Damian Priest, and Johnny Gargano was also a fantastic match. The women's War Games match was the second best match of the night. I'd say the triple threat match ranks third. The strap match ranks fourth, and then the Timothy Thatcher versus Tommaso Ciampa was the worst match of the night. But that is not a bad thing, because the Timothy Thatcher versus Tommaso Ciampa match was an amazing match. There wasn't like a single good or not good. There wasn't a single bad match on the card. It's just I think that happened to be the worst match of the night. I just happen to think the rest of the matches were better. So there weren't any awful matches. So, which I'm shocked because the NXT, the wrestling and storylines for NXT are so much more better than Raw or SmackDown. Like NXT and NXT UK are the two best things WWE has right now, along with 205 Live. Main event is not that good, but it's just people that don't really use much, unfortunately. SmackDown ranks third, and then Raw is just awful. Monday Night Raw is just awful. It's too long and just bad booking, in my opinion, especially with Retribution. They were given awful names, and the booking there has not been very good. So, I think Vince McMahon needs to step down in terms of booking and storyline and creative, and let Triple H and Shawn Michaels take over. AEW Dynamite's fantastic. My only complaint is that it comes on once a week. I need to start watching AEW Dark as well on YouTube. So we're about to enter our fifth lap. Our fifth lap. We have one more lap after this. Obviously. You can see in the upper right corner. Lap 5 of 6. So weird is that Raw and SmackDown tend to be bad, but their pay-per-views tend to be, the main roster's pay-per-views tend to be good. Usually tend to be good. There have been pay-per-views in the past couple of years that have been awful, actually. They've been ruined by the booking. So and I'll be right back. I just gotta go get something. Do something. Alright, so fair warning. In a little bit, I am going to get my breakfast, and I'm going to turn off my mic and turn off my camera while I eat and stream. And chances are I'm not going to turn on my camera again, but I will turn on my mic when I'm done eating. It's more brunch, actually, considering that it's 12:15. But I do have lunch, usually around 3. Next month, January, my favorite all-time wrestling pay-per-view is gonna be airing live, the Royal Rumble. I like War Game NXT Takeover War Games because it's a multi-man match, and you have people entering at different times. But you kind of know, for the most part, who's going to be entering the War Games match before. I think only in the past there have been like 1 or 2 matches where you didn't know the final competitor, but other than that, you pretty much know who's going to be there by the time the pay-per-view starts. I like Survivor Series also because it's a multi-man match, and because there have been exceptions in the past, but pretty much you know who's going to be on the team on the Survivor Series team. So yeah. Same with the Elimination Chamber and Money in the Bank. You pretty much I love those matches because they're multi-man matches and they're more hardcore matches. And obviously, in some cases, elimination. But you pretty much know who is going to be there. Whereas the Royal Rumble, it's an elimination match, and yet you may know some of the competitors. But you usually don't know everyone who's going to be appearing in the Royal Rumble. And one thing I like about it is you never know who's going to show up. unless you like follow the dirt sheets working. But as a fan, you never know who's going to show up. So like last year in 2019, I was surprised Jeff Jarrett showed up. This year in 2020, I'm surprised Edge returned from injury. And MVP. MVP didn't return from injury, but he returned for the first time in 10 years. Well, technically 2 years as an appearance on the main roster, but 10 years in a match. Nearly 10 years. So, like his last match, I think was, I know for sure his last pay-per-view match was, I want to say TLC 2010. Let's do the vintage sport compact. Let's do the 1967 Volkswagen. 2018, I don't remember. 2018, he had the Hurricane wrestler. I liked him. And the Aerial Nomad. I'm going to get that. You reached tier 7. So I got an achievement to reach tier 7. By the Chrysler variant, which we did. I don't remember any of the surprise. I don't think there were any surprise entrants in 2017 Royal Rumble. 2016, he had AJ Styles making his, technically his return to the main roster, but that was as he had wrestled for WWE on one of their B shows in the early 2000s. But as a full-time paid superstar, that was his first official match. So, and then Triple H returned to the Royal Rumble that year in 2016. 2015, you had the Boogeyman. Was one of my favorite wrestlers. Normally, I don't like cartoonish wrestlers like that, but the Boogeyman is something different, in my opinion. And in 2011, when you had the 40-man Royal Rumble, you had Booker T and Diesel return. Those were two people, former WWE wrestlers who, in my opinion, you really didn't expect to see back, but I'm glad they returned. I saw Booker T in an airport once in Houston in 2017 when I was flying to Hawaii. I wish I could have gotten a picture with him in Saturday, but I didn't. And I met Lillian Garcia at a SmackDown taping back in 2011 or 2012. I've been to an NXT show back when it was, back before its developmental territory. When it was still doing the reality series. I think it was like the 96th episode of NXT. Been to a Saturday Morning Slam episode when they had that. And I've been to 3 Friday Night SmackDown tapings as well. One in 2011, one in 2012, and one in 2014. I believe in 2014, it was really close to WrestleMania. It was either just before WrestleMania or just after WrestleMania. And the very first time I went to SmackDown, it was after TLC in 2011. Because I remember Daniel Bryan was World Heavyweight Champion. And he actually wrestled the Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then Mark Henry, he intentionally got disqualified because he was like transitioning to a heel at the time in his career. And he intentionally got himself disqualified by getting Mark Henry to attack him. 2012, I want to say it was around TLC as well. Around TLC, I know Alberto Del Rio was World Heavyweight Champion at that time. So, that was the one where I met Lillian Garcia. And I want to say I met Brad Maddox as well. I know I met a WWE referee. I'm not sure which one, but so second place for us. Just over second behind him. I've never been, so I know. I'll be right back. I just spilled some Coke on me. So I know the city is it's really the city closest to us has hosted Raw a couple of times, but I've never been lucky enough. For one reason or another, I've just been unable to go. Usually due to school when they post it here. They usually host in North Little Rock, Arkansas, which is a separate city to the one I live in. But they always build it from Little Rock, even though it's two different cities. They have hosts. I've never been able to go to a Raw. I hope to change that one day. When this pandemic is over, they start touring again. And I'd love to go to a pay-per-view as well. I love to go to the Royal Rumble since that's my favorite pay-per-view. Dynamite has never come to Little Rock, so in their 1 year of existence, because for a couple months they're touring, and then come March when we all went to lockdown. Um, AEW Dynamite had only been airing for a couple months. So. I like to go to Dynamite whenever they're coming to Arkansas. It looks like the earliest will be probably sometime next year, if not 2022. Okay, so we're on lap 2 and 3, and I really gotta get into 5th. Well, I gotta get into first period, but I mean, I have to get into 5th first. That's a tongue twister and confusing. I gotta get into 6th before I can get into 5th. I know Arkansas's hosted one WWE pay-per-view, but that was back in 2002, and I did not attend. I wasn't even a wrestling fan. And I became a wrestling fan in 2010, 10 years ago. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get into first. I mean, I'm still going to try though, but I don't think I'll be able to get into first. I've decided Tuesdays are like the days I'm gonna, with the way my stream schedule is set up, Tuesdays are the days I usually just choose any video game I want to stream. And I haven't decided it yet, what video game I want to live stream. For several hours. On YouTube at least. Twitch, it's gonna be this new game I got on Game Pass that y'all can see me play for the first time on Twitch after the stream at 2. It's 2:32, so a little under an hour and a half from now. So yeah, we're not gonna finish in first. First place already crossed the finish line. So yeah, we finished in 7th. Okay, I refreshed the page. Why can't I type in chat now? There it is. Going to have Nightbot. So I'm gonna Twitch. I'm gonna have Nightbot give you the link to my Twitch channel. Of course, it's in the description. Oh man, I knocked. Let's go from 140. Move over. Okay. Yeah, now I'm gonna have Nightbot. Type something in chat. It'll show you my link. It should give you the link to my Twitch channel. Yeah, oh yeah, we're definitely getting the car. And if I can remember a little later, I'm actually gonna have Nightbot linked to my YouTube channel. Not my YouTube channel, my website. Which I'm actually gonna do that now. Hey, Mondi, how you doing? And then I actually just remember I don't have that command set up for Nightbot, so never mind. So yeah, I need to change that once the stream is done processing. How you doing, Mondi? I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Just playing some Forza Motorsport 7 and just live streaming. What you been up to besides, well, just tuning in? Thank you. Do you play Forza? It's one of this is one of the cars I either bought or got when I leveled up, or bought from the car collection. I actually don't remember how I got this car. Maybe been awarded it after doing the race. I'm not sure. I've been lucky enough to get a couple cars this live stream, so. Alright, so. Let's talk about wrestling. I've been to a hockey game a few years ago, an NHL game between the Chicago Ice Hockey Team and the Dallas Stars. I'd like to see another MLS and NHL game as well. It's a Major League Soccer game. And I'd like to see a WNBA game again. I've been to a WNBA game. And I'd like to go to an NFL game. The Major League Soccer game I went to was in Dallas. It was FC Dallas versus Seattle Sanders FC. That was a few years ago. Uh, went to LA for vacation in 2011. I saw the Los Angeles Sparks play the Connecticut Sun. And the NFL game I went to was back in 2013 when I saw the Washington football team play the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, I may actually just turn down the difficulty for a bit. Just help me win some more races. I went to a women's college basketball game, and I'd like to go see one again. Same with the college football. I remember seeing Russell Wilson play when he played at NC State. I think this was the year before he transferred to Wisconsin. So, I'll be right back, y'all. Alright, I am just gonna get my breakfast. Alright, so got my breakfast. I will now just eat it really quick, and I'm gonna just turn off my mic and alright, I'm back. So yeah, let's start the race. I have some oatmeal and I have some coffee with me. So I finished the oatmeal and I'm gonna wait for the coffee to cool down a little before I have it. I've been to a men's college basketball game and I would love to go back. Same with Major League Baseball, NBA, and La Liga game. Went to a La Liga game when I was in Spain last year. So Real Madrid versus CD Osasuna, and unfortunately Osasuna is, I believe they're in 18th place in La Liga, which means that if the season were to end today for some odd reason, they would be relegated, which is bad. And my favorite Portuguese team, CS Maritimo, if they were to be relegated today, if the season ended today, they were to be relegated. Well, if the season were to end today, they would be relegated. I've never been to a Liga NOS game, but I'd love to go and see CS Maritimo play. And then I'd love to go to an Eredivisie game and see Ajax play. I'd like to go to a Canadian Football League game and see my favorite team, the Toronto Argonauts, play. Um, of course, I'd love to see some of my favorite NFL teams play. Um, I'd like to go to Germany and see a Bundesliga game and see VfL Wolfsburg play. They're my favorite Bundesliga team. And then Japan, I'd love to see a New Japan Pro Wrestling event, All Japan Pro Wrestling event, and I'd love to see a Pro Wrestling Noah event. I would love to see the J1 League and see my favorite Japanese soccer team, Sanfrecce Hiroshima, play. And then I'd love to see Coleraine, and I'd love to see the New Saints play. They're on the British Isles. I believe they're Wales and Northern Ireland. I believe. I can't remember. But I'd love to see them play. And I'd like to see Greek Super League game and see Olympiacos play. And I'd like to go to a Serie A. I like to see Serie A game in Italy. I don't have a favorite team in Italian soccer, but the Brazilian Serie A, and see Santos and Sao Paulo play. And of course, I'd love to go to Trinidad and Tobago and see a TT Pro League game and see Northeast Stars FC play. If I'm ever lucky enough to. And I like to see a Premier League game. I like to see Chelsea and Fulham play. And then, even though they're not in the Premier League, I support Oxford United and Birmingham City. So, I believe Oxford United is playing in either League 1 or League 2. And Birmingham's playing in the Championship, like the second division. And of course, got to support my local baseball teams. I love to see the Arkansas Travelers and the Northwest Arkansas Naturals play. And in terms of soccer, Ozarks FC and Little Rock the Little Rock Rangers, of course. And I'm a huge fan of the Atlantic League of Professional Baseball, so I'd love to see the Long Island Ducks, Sugarland Skeeters, Lancaster Barnstormers, and High Point Rockers play, and Southern Maryland Blue Crabs. And in the Australian Baseball League, I'd love to see the Sydney Blue Sox, and the Brisbane Bandits play. I'd like to see an Australian rules football game. See Sydney and Brisbane play. They're the National Rugby League. I'd like to attend one of those games, and same with Major League Rugby. A lot of sporting events I want to attend, like NASCAR. So, yeah. At Formula One, the golf and tennis US Open men's and women's. So I have a whole lot of sporting events I want to attend. Say those would be on my bucket list. So I've been streaming for over 2 hours now. The Mugello Autodromo Internazionale track. Oh, full circuit, I should say. Alright, first place. I totally wasn't paying attention to see where I was in the standings. Oh well, I can do that after this race. For those of you that have been to any sporting events, which ones have you been? I've never been to a FIFA World Cup game, so I would like to go when it's safe to do so, of course. I know qualification for the next World Cup is underway, but I'm not sure if the vaccine will be out. They're like vaccines looking for approval, and I'm not sure if they'll be readily available for everyone by 2022. Let alone let alone that's even if I can afford to go to the FIFA World Cup. I'd like to see a Champions League game as well. And we're about to start on the second and final lap. Once we cross the finish line of this lap, alright, we have done more than half the race now. Alright. Oh man, I just completely zoned out and I was daydreaming. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of things to talk about. I'm not really sure what to talk about now. Talked about what I was going to do this week. Talked about wrestling and sports. A little bit of traveling. Don't really know what else to talk about. Talked about applying for jobs. I think I'm gonna mute my mic and I'm gonna still leave it plugged in case anyone comes so I can chat with them. I think for now I'm just going to just mute my mic and let y'all listen to game volume until I'm done streaming.
They possess sky-high sticker prices, carry exotic names, and are the vehicles that supercars wish they could be. Hypercars are the nexus of bleeding-edge tech.
Forza King, I'm doing great. How about you? How are you doing? Shoot, I think he left, so that stinks. Oh well. So, pretty soon I'm gonna be hopping off to go and stream on Twitch. So, I'm just giving y'all a heads up. Turn back on game volume.